Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing some Construction Simulator 3 Console Edition. So yeah, we're going to check out the first opening missions for this game and just get started really and see how it goes. We may do a couple of episodes on this and just take it as it comes. So let's start off just by creating our character. Let's go with this guy, and that looks like a nice colour. Why not? Right, let's fire away. So let's give him a name. This is Johnny. He looks like a construction guy to me, and Johnny sounds like a construction name. So let's start off by calling our company Power. Why not? Johnny Power. Johnny of Power Construction. Sounds okay. Sounds like it'll do anyway. So a couple of settings here. Finance cycle duration 60 minutes. Not too sure what that means at this stage. Traffic violations are on, and they do come thick and fast if you break the speed limit or crash into other cars. Hydraulic control, so there's a couple of different options here. I think those last two options are more sort of sim options. I'm not too sure about how that's going to affect things, but we'll just go with arcade for now, I think. And we'll save profile and start game. So this is really the sort of introduction. I tried some of this, played a little bit of it, and I thought it was pretty good. So we start off somewhere in Germany. As you'll see, this is, looks really nice to start off with. A little bit of pop in there as some of the objects load in, but generally speaking, the lighting and the graphics are fairly decent, I would say overall. And as you can see, it's a licensed truck. They've got the licenses going on this game, quite a number of different vehicles on hand as well. So this is your friend. You're behaving like a total newbie. Tell me again, how did I let you rope me into this? So the story goes, you're a computer games developer and you've had a decent career, and basically you're going to buy this company and take over from this gentleman who's gone bankrupt. So you're spotting a good opportunity to take over, and this guy who's your friend is going to help you. So basically, that's the gist. He's laid down some markings. All we're going to do first here is just drive us to the markings. But as you can see, you can sort of have a good look at this vehicle to start off with. Very nice, I would say. It's not perfect. One thing I will say is, you don't have inverted camera controls, unfortunately. You can do them on the Xbox, you can invert them, but then you end up with inverted every control on the up and down, on the left, on the right hand stick, sorry. So yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, I struggled at first to find the camera controls as well at first, but there's a number of different external cameras, but you can also go driver's seat as well, which I was quite relieved about. You don't have an indicator like Truck Driver, like we do in Truck Driver, but look, this looks okay, doesn't it, at least. I'll tell you what guys, this game was £12, something like £12.79 or something like that, and I'll tell you what, it was worth it from what I've played of it so far. Okay, so we've pulled up to our first marker. This vehicle, to be honest with you, I think you can see here, it handles really nicely. It feels really smooth. It does have, look, it's got a decent simulator feel to it, I'll say that much. So he wants us to pull up to this marker. So we've done this. Okay. 2,000 credits, can't go wrong really, just for driving across a car park. Okay, so a little bit of chit chat here. So basically, he's going to tell us to drive to our home. So what we want to do is just have a quick look on the map. And we've come from, we've come from here, which is the sort of vehicle shop. And we are going to our home base, which is here. So we're just going to literally select that as our waypoint. Now what he does here is he gives us markers, but normally I think we wouldn't have these. So he's saying it's getting dark, we want to switch our lights on. So to do that we just press X, and then we want to be on our light switch. Let's just have a quick look. Yep, our lights are on, so that's nice. Looking good. Looking very tidy. Right, so let's just get going. Okay, so we don't want to crash. And we don't want to break the speed limit because that's some violations there. If we do that, to say it would be nice to have indicators on this game because the driving does feel really good actually. I mean, I think they've made a really decent effort of it. It is Construction Simulator 3, so there's 2 games before it. I'm not too sure about the series as a whole. I have a feeling the first one, I may have seen some footage of that on the PC, but I'm not, you know, I can't say for definite that I know much about the series. I don't know what the speed limit is here. What? Okay, well, we certainly found out that we can't run red lights, so we best stop at this one, I think. That was 150 credits. Let's just switch to behind the wheel view, see if we can see. Oh, there's a light over there that we can keep an eye on. Okay, looks like we're ready to go. So yeah, it feels good. I mean, let's get used to this lack of inverted camera. The houses are nicely modelled, and I think we've got 70 kilometers per hour speed restriction now as we've just come out of the city centre. We're going into our base, which is just over here. So we've arrived safely at least, although we did run the one red light there. So we're going to hit right on the D-pad just to see what our current task is, and that is to bring the following vehicle to its target area. So we want to be over here, and I think we can just park here for now. That'll do. So yeah, this is our home base. We steer our company from here. We do have pick up jobs in fleet and prepare for your expansions. Wow. So yeah, I haven't played a great deal of this game. I played a little bit of it just to sort of see if it was something that I wanted to do on the channel, and I can say it's looking good. I think it'll be good. So basically, let's see what we're going to be doing next. I think he's going to tell us now that we're going to start work on our base to start off with. So yeah, the buildings are looking ran down. So we need to look at repairing the roof first, and he's going to talk us through it. So yeah, we're going to take care of the roof of the administrative building. It's in pretty bad shape, and I think he makes some preparations for us, but let's see what happens. So the roof is in bad condition. I've knocked away what I could, and basically we're going to replace 2 beams and then we're going to replace the rest of it. So we're going to go and grab the materials first. So yeah, just over here, so a couple of pallets and that should do us. Okay, let's get over here. Okay, so once again, driving feels really good. Let's just park it to get ourselves in this spot here. Okay, there we go. Or maybe a little bit further forward. There we go. Okay, so next job, switch to the truck's function mode by pressing X, and then we want to be up and X. So we've got a situation where we've got these, I'll show you from the outside. So we've got these, hang on a sec, let me move the camera a little bit. So we've got these arms that have come down, these legs should I say, just to stabilise the truck when you switch to construction mode and the sides of the truck collapse. So what we're going to do is, we're going to, there's a pallet that's toppled over, so we're going to fix that by pressing Y to switch to construction mode, and then we want to press RB to switch to the pallet, and then I believe, let's try A, yeah, okay, and then we're going to reset that pallet. Right, so that's that fixed. Hopefully it'll give us another instruction here. It's telling us there that we can switch between views if we want to. I I don't know whether this camera is any good. Might be. Okay, so what we can do there is switch between the camera controls and the vehicle controls. So there's a number of different controls on each stick that we're going to use. So what we'll do is, I think what we'll do is firstly just move the camera around if we can. Oh no, it's a static view. I'll tell you what we'll do. Switch to orbit camera, and let's just bring the camera around this way. See if we can zoom out a bit. There we go. Right. So what we're going to do is switch back to vehicle controls. Lift this arm out. So we're using, there's two different lifts there, two different sort of joints that we can lift, and we'll extend this arm and move it round here. Right, there we go. So we'll hook it and lift. Okay, so he's going to tell us to put it onto the loading bed. So what we'll do is just retract that arm, and that should be good. Okay, we can unload, I think. There we go. And now we'll get the other one. Same thing. Come down a bit. There we go. I'm making light work of this. I'll tell you, the first time I did this was not as easy as what it looks, but it's great fun anyway. So let's bring this round. We'll retract. I think we'll retract some more. Are we fully retracted? I think we are retracted as much as we can be. So maybe, oh, we're making a bit of a mess of it. Let's see if we can lift and pull in a bit. That'll do. Okay, that'll do nicely. So we're going to bring the cargo over to the building again, but we need to press X to secure the cargo. Okay, so the sides of the truck go back up, and I think if we go back to press X and reset vehicle. Okay, so that puts the crane back in, which is a lot easier than doing it manual, because it's got to be exactly perfect. And now we want to switch, wrong button. We switch to vehicle mode. So that means that we are retracting the arms back in. And that's that one done. Okay, so all the materials are loaded up onto the vehicle. We're now going to take these materials back over to the building. Just do a little reverse, and then we'll swing this thing round. Love the sound of the engine there. It's fun, this game. It is fun. It's a kind of fun sim that does have like some realistic elements as well to it. I mean, like, driving feels like really good and real, but there's some funny stuff as well that happens. I mean, if you're messing around, you can have, if you're not careful, then some silly stuff can happen as well. Keep pressing the wrong button there. So we need to do, we need to switch to construction mode, and we need to like release our cargo kind of thing by dropping the sides off the truck. What do we need to do now? We're going to use our arm. What view are we on here? Okay, that seems okay, but I think we need to just get a better look here. So we'll do that, and then we'll lift and then extend, like outwards, I mean, and swing this thing round. And I think if we pull this thing back in a bit like this, tell you what, we'll go for this one first, because this could be the most problematic one, I think. There we go. Right, okay, so we'll lift, swing round. Right, that's us lined up pretty good, and now what we'll do is just extend outwards. So it's got a couple of extensions on this one, which is useful. And then we'll go down. What we'll do is just turn the camera around a bit. Switch back to this one, go down. Right, that's that unloaded. So we'll pull this extension back in, and then we'll swing this thing round. Lift it up. And I think if we kind of pull this down again and then back across, we'll grab this, come around with this again. I love the sound of the engine there, the way it's sort of revving under strain. See, I've never seen a vehicle unloaded as quick as this, but you can tell I've practiced this a tiny bit, can't you? Right, let's go down. Job's a good one. Okay, that task is complete. Now, I did do another video I recorded. Unfortunately, I didn't have my mic switched on, which was ridiculous and silly on my behalf. It does happen. But I dropped one of these, and honestly, it was both hilarious and ridiculous at the same time. So let's not do that this time. Let's have a look and see if we can get a better view on this. Let's see if we can have a better view, because there we go. Right, we've got one of these beams. Now, oh, it says we can rotate the beam. So, tell you what, if we just let that stop swinging a little bit, we'll come round here. And let's see if we can sort of line this up. It's very difficult to tell where we are there in terms of geometry, if that's the right word. Let's see if we can... is this any better? Well, we're bang on there actually, by luck. There we go. Right, this seems to be a better view just for the time being. Down. There we go, we grabbed that one with ease as well. Wow, this is, going pretty well, I'd say. Let's continue to lift. Hopefully we're not going to bash our building there. Difficult to tell how high up we are. Okay, we did bump the building there a little tiny bit. Okay, there we go. So glad they're in. And now I think we need one of these. Just trying to figure out, is it this one? They both look the same, don't they? They both look different, should I say. Let's see if it's this one. It might well be the other one that needs to go in, because these are tiles, aren't they? I mean, it makes sense to get the tiles in, but I don't know whether that other pallet needs to go in first. Okay, well that's complete. That's good. So we can retract the crane now. We do say that the best thing would be to reset it automatically. I agree, because it's a chew on. So we will reset the vehicle like that, and let's see what he's going to say next. Okay, no moaning about the situation. I guess you're right, it was easier than expected. Not so fast, my friend. We're not ready to go yet, but at least the company administration roof, blah, 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 is fixed. I'm just paraphrasing. Come, I'll show you everything. So, you can press sort of menu button, I guess it's called. And we can see all different things here. So, these are the jobs that we've completed. We're going to complete this job in just this moment. Motor pool, so we only have one vehicle at the moment, which is this flatbed truck. Vehicle haul, so don't have any vehicles at the moment. That's where they're stored, so we don't have any other vehicles to store. We've got the map, which includes our current construction job, our home base, and I think that may be our truck. And then we've got this vehicle shop which we can go to and buy if we want to buy vehicles, which there's a whole host of vehicles in this game which I can't wait to have a look at. And then, oh, he's actually just told us to park up. So what we'll do is toggle side panels. We'll pull in the side panels and we'll switch to vehicle mode, which pulls in the arms, sort of stabilizer arms. And okay, let's reverse. Okay, and we'll get going and pull into this parking space. Okay, we'll park up here, which I think will be for the night. There we go. Task complete. So that's our base. It's looking good. Looking good so far. We're still flabbergasted. We're on level 1. But this is a sort of look at what we've done so far for that first job. So we've learnt the controls. We drove home. We did our first job. And we did some crane work. We've earned 8,000 credits, but obviously we did get fined as well for that. When we ran the red light, we got 150 credits fine. So not a bad start, really, all in all. Really looking forward to playing more of this game. I'm going to save it here, and we'll pick this up in the next video. I really hope you've enjoyed this video today, guys. If you have, please do leave a like. It really means a lot to this channel. It means a lot to me as well. And if you want to see more videos like this, please do subscribe. Do switch on notifications if you want to, and then you'll see when videos come up. It's up to you. But I just want to say I really appreciate you coming through, and it means a lot to me. And thanks so much for doing that. And I'll catch you again soon.